Greetings, folks. I'm Scribblet. I'm the original creator of Spirit Wave back in Season 5. I run the Spirit Wave discussion in the official Diablo Discord. Join us for links in the description. We have a bunch of different creators with different viewpoints on how to make this build go burr the best. And you'll see completely different strategies for doing the same thing. One of the things I'm using right now is possibly one of the most controversial picks. I'm using the Imprisoned Spirit Aspect to make my bone spirits go double boom when inside a bone prison. When it's placed on a two-hander, it's almost equivalent to being placed on a wand and a focus. And since you only have to temper one item, I was able to get this build up and running much easier than had I had to temper two different items. And trust me, I tried. Bricked a lot of items. Because we play in melee range in high pits, this works. In hordes, don't ever use Imprisoned Spirit. It's awful. And one of the reasons I'm able to use Imprisoned Spirit is because our constant picking up of blood orbs heals the bone prison, so it doesn't die too often. Lightning mobs kill it a lot, which is so you have to, throw it back down on the floor. One of the things you'll see is these snakes, when they go unstoppable, they try to split up, and they can't because of that bone prison. And it actually makes it a good grouping tool, not just a hassle for more damage. Now I'm trying to get a big group together so that I can do this efficiently. I'm also trying to get them all to go unstoppable at the same time. So I can throw down a bone prison, have them all be stuck together, and do full damage. As long as the bone spirit explodes within a chunk of bone prison, they'll double boom. The mobs themselves don't have to be in the prison. And the only reason I can run this prison is because I'm using the Zan-Wat rune word. This allows me to take Decrepify entirely off my bar, as anytime I cast Blood Wave, it'll also cast Decrepify. This is actually a pretty good mob type, so I want to see if I can gather a few more before I fight this big pack here. I believe I'll be able to do this dungeon if I fish correctly, but if I get the wrong mob type, it is right at my limit for what I can do given my gear. If I had a good necklace with a double passive skill, I'd be able to push much farther. So these mobs are actually killing my prison much more than normal, whatever they're doing. I move on. I think this is a super elite, and they're just like way too much of meat bags. So because I have Decrepify off my bar, and I'm not wasting a skill slot for it, like Cursed Aura is really bad because Exploiters is actually a really big damage increase. Whenever they're unstoppable, they take 40% more damage, and when they're not unstoppable, they pretty much are always concussed. the Compressivara, which dazed. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. So they're either taking 20% damage from one utility aspect or 40% damage from a different utility aspect. And that's not worth giving up for Kurostara. Also, by using the rune word and having Blight off, or Decrepify off my bar, I get another big damage increase by having Blight on my bar. Blight is not used there for its damage. It's just a simple 20% damage modifier when you upgrade it. And we need all the damage we can get. Well, that timer's looking really good. I might actually hit this. Good fishing. So I got this, so I'm going to try to get a bigger pull. There we go. It's not just that you're immune to damage. I don't really care that much about damage. It's that this shrine gives me immunity to CC. Out. Know that because I got CC'd. I think this is another super elite. It's probably not going to be worth killing. Just have too much HP. Leave. Was not as efficient as I would have liked. Now we gotta trying to group them all up. A bunch of them are about to go unstoppable because they got CC'd too much. And I want them all together before I do that. So I can throw one Blight down and one Bone Prison and knock them all in. I'm pushing my Corpse Tendrils button so hard to try to get these all grouped up. I don't even know if these extra life mobs are worth doing. There seems to be a lot of them. I think they said in the Passionate they're getting rid of them. Or maybe it's just the minions they said. So they might have said that might mean like the mobs summoned by them won't have extra life. I'm not sure. That's Thursday. Currently, pits are also a little bit bugged. You'll see a lot of things with like missing prefix. I think that means it just doesn't have like fire enchanted or whatever. Because I haven't seen like poison enchanted very often or fire enchanted. I only see cold enchanted. And then I'll also get like missing name in a lot of these higher pits. I'm starting to fall behind that early lead I had. Unfortunate. Yeah, these are all extra HP mobs. They're just not worth my time. I'm lucky the boss will take about 4 minutes. Those are all extra HP mobs. They're just not efficient, apparently. Okay, so if I get another... If I get this boss done before the 4-minute mark, I have a chance. There we go, 5 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, you just gotta skip the max HP mobs. Okay, this should be an easy boss, barring bad Lilith mechanics. He's gonna just sit in my bone prison. Oop. And, oh fuck. I fucked up there. I went to cast bone prison and it was already down. So I just destroyed it. Look, he didn't even destroy the prison. So right then. I got hit by some Lilith mechanic at some point. Didn't even see what. Okay, there's that guy. Spawned again in me. Really hard to see the Lilith mechanics when you have this much shit on the ground. I also find it... Oh, there's that guy again. I can't even see him because right here, this big dumb shield blocked. I'm gonna move the guy a little bit up. Let him come to me. Most likely I can tank any boss mechanic, any singular boss mechanic, at 3 stacks. This build is incredibly tanky. The problem comes from when there's more than one boss mechanic hitting me simultaneously. There's some minions on the left side, so I'm trying to move so that they're in Corpse Tendrils range. I can't see the mechanics, so I just blood mist because trying to hit tilde. I need to learn a new keybind for something, and my brain just is refusing. So I have it double bound, and I'm just not using the new keybind enough. What is this Lilith mechanic? This is an easy one. You just blood mist, and you're done. Don't want to be this far in the corner. This guy, he's just not ever close enough to get pulled in. No amount of... Finally. This is gonna be close. Fuck. Might have to stand in mechanics to do more damage. Fuck. We eat it. Take the mechanic. Got the shield up, so I don't care. This Lilith mechanic could hurt. I think I'm good on time. I just need to worry about not dying. Not fuck up a bone prison for an extended period of time, and I'm good. Got the shield up. Oh my god. Alright, I think that's right around my limit on what I'm going to be able to push. 105. Oh. Damn. I've got one Glyph at 100. Everything else is at 90 something. Here's my gear. I have Defender sacked. Field tree. This Paragon is going to be a little bit harder to see quickly. It's basically the max roll planner. This is backwards. I come down here for some extra health, and then I go into Flesh Eater for health, and these blue nodes, which are really juicy. You'll also notice I have willpower here, and dex here to activate a couple nodes like this one. Check the Discord. This is the official community Discord. It's very big. But if you come down into the Necromancer chat, go below it to the Necromancer forum, type in Spirit Wave, you'll see this chat pop out, and we discuss, you know, different ideas for how to run this build. Serac here wrote a really excellent guide on max roll. You can go up here to the pinned messages, jump, and you can see his guide. The written guide is really great. You can see my edits to what I think should be edited into the guide. Some of them might have already been changed. Obviously my old Pit 100 clear, and this video is going to be there shortly. And a Hall of Fame for community members who have videos or screenshots of them clearing high pits with this build. Follow me for interesting content, commentary, and strategies. I like coming up with quirky off-meta builds. This one just happened to become meta. Join the Discord, and keep having fun. Have a great day.